I'm with Jody Tention, and Jody has been a very popular figure in our sport for a number of years. You started fighting in 1994, so you got, 17, 18 years now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Consistently. Took a little hiatus for about 3 years, 4 years, but I'm good.
You talk like you might be from New York.
Absolutely. Bronx, New York. Born in Brooklyn, but raised in the Bronx.
Yeah. Now, I see your school online. You have a lot of people that follow you on Facebook. You do some great topics that fighters really tend to react to.
Yeah, I try to bring up the sport to the next level, ask a couple of controversial questions, just try to get the people thinking.
You've done great interviews, too, with people like Scorpion Barrage and some of the great champions of the past, and you've taken the approach that today's fighters really need to know their history. They really need to know whose shoulders they're standing on.
Absolutely. I mean, none of us are here on our own. We all been influenced by somebody. Somebody has took us under their wing. So I think that it's only necessary and proper that we pay homage, because a lot of times in our sport it doesn't pay homage to the past champions. So I figure I'll take it upon myself to pay homage to those champions.
Speaking of homage to champions, you and I have kidded over the years about Brian Ruth, and I understand Brian Ruth has entered this division today. He was going to be a judge, and now he's a fighter. How does that make you feel?
Congratulations to Brian. Same Brian, it's Brian.
Well, I was always a fan of his, and I'm glad to see him back in the ring. Now, in your category, you're at the upper point of the bracket. You might have Leo Valdivia coming out to face you, or you may have Jason Grenier. Is he in your bracket coming out? How do you feel about either one of those fighters?
And I don't train for personalities. I just train for myself and those guys. I take my hat off to them, but again, I don't think I've seen them before. They have never seen somebody like me before. So,
Now, let me ask you about the rules. You've got this very explosive front hand technique. We have one of my favorite pictures of you is on Facebook, where you've thrown a technique at somebody and you're walking off the stage and he's trying to counterattack. He doesn't even realize he's been hit yet. You really have front hand speed. Are you going to rely on that, or you got something else in store for us?
The thing about me that separates me from the rest of the group, I don't rely on attributes. I don't, you can kick good, you can punch good. How smart are you, and how much in shape are you, and are you a fighter? I mean, there are point fighters here, and there are fighters that do points, and so to me, it's not about attributes. It's not about my speed. It's not about any of that. It's just about your mind against my mind, your body against my mind, your body against my body. And at the end of the day, are you a fighter or are you a point fighter just here just to say, your ego got involved. You didn't want to you didn't want to tell the crowd no, so you in here. So we'll see. I mean, you'll see if I'm going to punch you in the face if you get back up and you want to hit me right back. And I don't think everybody in that group is willing to do that. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, Jody Tention from the Bronx, New York. You're bringing the toughness down from New York.
I'm just coming to fight. I do the point karate thing, but I'm a martial artist, yes. And I don't do points in my school. We just fight, and that's how it was in my school coming up, and that's my instructor taught me that way. And I just get that from the Anthony Prices and the Richard Ploutons of the world and the Scorpion Barrage that we just here to fight. So.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Jody Tention, and I think we've got some good fireworks in store for you tonight.